Hello, hello. How is everybody? Wow, I didn't cut the end of that intro. I should redo that. Most of mine have like a countdown timer so I can know when it's ending. But anyway, happy Sunday. How is everybody? I hope you are doing well. Hello, Shanna. Hello, Danny. Hello, Pam. I see you just popped in. I hope everybody is well. I hope if you are having winter weather, it is not particularly severe. We've had a fairly warm week. I mean, all things considered. So, and Jim is here. Hello, Jim. Great to see you as well. Um, but next week is going to be weird. It's going to go like lows are going to get down to 0 one day, and then I think 2 days later it's supposed to be a high of 44 or something. So I don't know. Still can't decide what season it wants to be, whether it wants to be like winter for real or not. But hey, Paula, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hello. I still have some Happy Mail left over from Christmas, so I thought we could go through that and then potentially explore the Zoifold as a of Craft Roulette fame, because I saw a lot of comments from people who thought it was a cumbersome fold to do. So I figured we could just play around with it a little bit. And I pulled a bunch of stamps I haven't used in a while, so or ever. Hey Gloria, how are you? Good to see you. So we have that. In addition to this, Colleen's missing Amazon other things she sent me showed up, so we can look at that. I have not opened it, so I don't know what it is. This is. Let's see if this is from a friend who is here. It is not, but it is from Joe, a Craft Roulette friend, and it might be. It says hello, and we love a cute dog. This might be a Craft Roulette card because this door is a little interesting. Just a note to say happy birthday. Oh, that's cute. I'm still getting birthday cards. This is might be a Craft Roulette card because this is a Dutch door card, which is not a fold you see all the time. Really cool. I like using the like bling as the doorknob. And I need to start using my. I have a very nice Tailored Expressions custom stamp that I'm not using ever, and I should start doing that because I have one now and can do the thingy. I mean, I've had like me stamps before, but this one also might be a birthday. Nice use of a sticker. Ooh, this one's cool. This one has some really neat color blocking, and I think it's a fun fold. Is this from a friend we know? This is from Brenda. Brenda K, who is often here. Very neat. Oh, I think this is the fun fold that Lala taught us. So what happens is you pop it up and then it stands up. There is a mystery craft along on Lynn's channel if you want to learn how to make one of these. And I think a few people, I may have a process video on this too, but this is a pretty easy fun fold to do, but it looks really impressive because it stands up on its own. Show you the front of it. Very cool. Nice textured paper too. I like this. This is like a linen texture. And then we have a bunch of fun elements and some nice use of stickers, which I feel stickers are like the most underutilized element. So thank you, Brenda. Probably, and my camera's being weird. Which is unfortunate because I thought it was only weird because of a bad cable. So I don't know. I may need to look into replacing it. The good news is they just came up with a new version of the camera. So that part is cool. We'll see if I think I'm back. No, I'm not. Now I am. Sort of. Hopefully it won't do this all evening. It might. We'll see. Are you gonna stay together? Okay, looks like it's back. Anyway. Which means it's probably like the USB connector. There were a couple times that I think this got yanked a little too hard. So kind of sad. Card from another friend, Andrea. Let us see what this one is. Let us hope that our camera isn't freaking out all day. It was when I was filming my video earlier. It had a few moments, so I don't know. We'll see. I guess if nothing else, it's a good argument for replacing it, which would be nice. I mean, you could make it into a drinking game, I suppose. Ooh, this one's pretty. Look at this with the bird. A gull? I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like a gull, but it also kind of looks like a chickadee. Anyway, not that we need to be botanically accurate. Another wonderful birthday card. Oh, this is from Flo. Okay, fabulous. Sometimes I don't know people's real names. Really cute. I think this might be a Kendra sketch. Similar things I have seen in that, but I don't recognize the sketch offhand. But beautiful card. Thank you very much, Flo. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Like when I replaced the cable, it was great for like a week and a half and didn't have any issues. Although I wasn't really filming a ton because it was sort of post Christmas. From a Sue who has fabulous taste, even though I have bad taste in opening envelopes. But this did come with a very cute cat stamp. Every day is Catter Day. It certainly is in my house. I think there's a wow. I think this one did this fall off? No. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is an extra bet. Have a perfect birthday. Wow, this is fancy. Wow, look at this pop up. I think this plant. I think is from the Waffle Flower Cats set. They have a whole, and these cats I think were from that. I didn't realize they had a pop up element, but if the parts you get with it. No, I think must have all be in that particular die. I didn't realize it allowed you to do pop ups, but wow, that's really cool. Very cute. Very nice, sturdy card too. And we have a little Uli's Cat World card making tutorials. Oh, this is Sue from. She was on the Craft Roulette showcase with me. She does videos too, but Uli's Cat's World. So we will have to definitely find that. I will find that and I'll post it on our community as well because very cool. Love the card. That is fabulous. And we have a couple more, but I've been trying to sort of, I don't know, split out the birthday and Christmas happy mail so it's not just like 90 minutes of happy mail. Here we go. I should have pre-opened these actually. This is from Indiana, Illinois, which I guess is kind of like Indiana. Cheers. I'm guessing this might be a birthday card. And say cake. I'm guessing a Craft Roulette friend is sending me this. Yep, my A Craft Roulette friend. Hope your day is all fun and games. This is really cool. This I think might be this I feel like I've seen this card template before, but very cool. Very I like it. And the gamer stuff. I always forget I have like that I love gamer stuff and cats on my Craft Roulette profile, but I do. So it's been really kind of fun to get all these birthday cards. Even if we're opening them, I don't know, a month late, but December was kind of a wash with another fabulous birthday card. Also from Cordelia and Company. Very cool. Isn't it? I love pop. Like I never make pop-ups, but every time I see them, I'm like, wow, this is really like mind popping. Yeah, I just remember her as Flo. So then when I am like, anyway, the long story is I'm really bad with names in real life until I get to meet people. I'm good with faces. Like if I met you, I would remember what your face. I would know. I would associate who you are in your face before I would remember your name. If I ever meet you and I don't know your name, that's probably why. Ah, very cool. Oh, and it was a Craft Roulette card. Very cute. That's a great card because you can you're basically making the. I don't know if these were. No, I think these were stamped, but If this was pattern paper, you'd be making it do the work. But this is some of these stamp cards where folks are just. I mean, this is a die cut, but generally, I like the idea of like cards where it's just sort of stamping. Oh, and this is from This is from a friend I have whose videos I watch all the time, but I don't think I've talked to in a while. This is from Letty of Paper Planner, Paper Plannery, Party Planner Papery. Okay, fourth time's a charm, but it looks like it might have a critter on it. We do love a critter. It does have a critter. A lovely wintertime, probably a holiday card. I'm guessing, I think this is not too shabby paper, based on the look and weight of it, and she's on their design team. Hope you have a crafty holiday season. Very cute. Ooh, and it comes with a little card. It says, if you would like to follow her YouTube channel, there it is. But you can also just look up her name too, because there aren't that many party planner paperies on the YouTubes. Hey, Paula. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like there are people I've worked with, and I know exactly who they are, but I will not know their name. So it usually takes me a few times. Anyway, this was my craft roulette card. This is the so-called Zoe fold, which is a Z fold, and then with a Joy fold. Mine is a very big Joy fold, and I basically wanted to keep this whole sort of scene together, and I think that worked out pretty well. But I thought that it would be fun to do another one of these. Hey, Brenda, I just looked at your card. Thank you very much. I will pull it out since, if I can remember, it is not that one. It is this one, I believe. No, I'm wrong. I'm very good at being wrong. I think it must have been the pop-up one. Yep, this one. So I got this forever ago, but my birthday and Christmas cards got sort of intermixed due to the whole being sick in December. You'll have to let us know. I think this was the fun fold that Lala taught us on a mystery craft along over on Lynn's channel, but this may come from other places too, but very cool. I love pop-up cards or freestanding cards, so they're very neat. Oh, well, that was my question for Mary if Kerwin was a die cut stealer, because Lennox will steal die cuts all the time because he thinks they're cat toys or sit on stuff. But Alyssa as well. But I thought we've been doing a lot of Christmas and winter, and let's just do a different color palette. So I pulled a couple stamps, and I pulled some paper I haven't used in forever. So if people have thoughts, let me know. First thing I pulled is the Yetis of last winter. Although I think at that point I was not. But anyway, these are I think you can see these. Yeah, they're very cute. Like, technically they're coffee themed, but they're kind of wintry. But if we color them some other color, they'll be less wintry. I also ran across the Bugs and Kisses from Pink and Maine. I'm sorry, you probably can't see that. And it has a birthday, so we could do a birthday card. But I actually bought the dies recently for this, so that one will be easier. Also, it's super easy to color because they're basically all circles and legs. Well, not the butterfly, but the other ones. And then I had this cute little CC Designs. It's a Swissy, but it's the, I think, only dude Swissy they've ever made. Well, at least the only one I own. And it's really cute. It says play, eat, chill, repeat. And it's a dude Swissy. Well, I guess it could be any gender you want, really. It's not specifically a dude. But it's not specifically not dude either. So we can figure it out. Anyway, it was sold as a dude Swissy. But given the haircut and vibe, I think it could be anything you want. Anyway, but I kind of want to play with this because I don't think I have, and I think it would be it'll be pretty good on a 3x4, but we would still need to figure out color palette. So if anyone has thoughts on the stamps, feel free to chime in. Yeah, mine is situational as well. Like I remember people who are I remember the events and I remember the people connected to the events, but like, I might not remember all of your names. If you met me if I met you at a crop, I would know exactly who you were on site, but I wouldn't probably remember your name. Anyway, so here's some paper I pulled randomly, sort of. This is one that actually Lala sent me. That's a pad she helped design. It's got an interesting mix of stuff. It's mostly vintagey. Although we've got some really cool maps, which I love cartography stuff. And then we just have like a starburst. It's definitely more of a like you kind of it's sepia. It's definitely more sepia toned than white. So we have some cool vintagey things we could do. A lot of these are these could be birthdays as well. So that's one of them. And then this is a Cheerful Occasions Spellbinders from who knows how long ago. You see they have their fabulous foil, but a bunch of other stuff too, and rainbows. It has happy rainbows. We could do those if we so choose, and a bunch of other stuff. This one's got just some pretty neat stuff anyway, and a really nice geometric. Anyway. And then I grabbed we have the Market Bloom from, which is also in sort of I was grabbing stuff that's sort of a happy color palette. This has florals, but it's got other stuff too. And technically, fruits, but ooh, the dry air. So that's an option. Then I grabbed two birthday things. This is a new one I just got from Crafty Stamp Co. Very birthday. And then I grabbed the masculine birthday from Not Too Shabby. I had half a pad left of because it's got some fun patterns. And then this I found. I thought this would be cool if we do the bugs, just because it's a Michaels pad, but it's got a lot of got some really elegant, like cool foiling stuff. And some neat other bugs. So you could do bugs with bugs. And some scene stuff. The scene stuff would actually be kind of cool with the bugs or anything else, really. I mean, you could. The scene thing might work well with the Yeti if we go for purple. And then we have some neat gradienty things. So it's a pretty cool pad. Anyway, if anyone has thoughts, let me know. If not, I'm going to just start pulling stuff. So what would I... Seeing nothing, I think I am going to opt for something from the Spellbinders pad because I think the geometrics would look kind of neat. And it's like a happy color palette, which I think would be good this time of year. There's some subtle florals and some just sort of... Pam, we could make a yellow card. Just saying. Because there's a lot of yellow in this. So we could go that route. Hey, Delise, welcome. Hope you are having a fabulous weekend. Or at least escape the, drizzle rain we got. So what do I feel like? Yellow kind of feels like some of these, cute little insects. They all have little bows, because you could do the bows in pink. But I feel like we need sort of a yellow-pink kind of card base. I'm thinking this. Whoops. But let me see. I'm thinking... I don't know if I... Let me see if I have a really good yellow. Alternatively, we could do a really good, a more vibrant blue, or we could grab anything else from this. I mean, this is kind of the color palette, so we'll see what I can find. in the next 4 seconds. The pink I really like. Is this the pink I really like? I don't know. So I found this really rich yellow, which I think actually would work. Let's see if we can get some like I feel like these yellows would work together. Ooh, I like that. That's a good option. But let's pick some more. Let me cover that up to not blind y'all. No, that's the same color. Okay, I have 2 pads of the same thing open. Who's surprised though, really? We also have sort of like a oceany blue that might work here. That's definitely lighter than that, but it does kind of match that blue. So that I kind of like. I'm kind of in the mood for a bright card, honestly. How does the blue look with that yellow paper, though? Not that I'm entirely. Ooh, yeah, that looks good together as well. Because I'm kind of committing to that paper, but not necessarily. And we definitely need some white. Although I probably want like coloring appropriate white. Do I have blue? I have. Yeah, that's more maybe. And I have a lot of navy, although I kind of want a lighter, something a little more, not quite that. I think I have a nice pink, except this I think is a different pink. Oh, that's not pink at all. Okay, moving on. Then we have sort of a light rose pink. I actually think I like the yellow the best. I don't know. I'm leaning towards the yellow strongly. Oops. And we have random paper here. And I really like this geometric because it's got a bunch of yellow in it. Like I think that would be kind of cool together. And the camera screwed up. Fabulous. Let's try this again. It should be back momentarily. Or it'll have a mental issue. I don't know. I think the other thing I found out is if I close the thingy that that's better. I think if I close the camera software, it helped. So let's quit that. Yeah, let's see. Hopefully this won't break my camera. Oh, it did. Go me. Okay, that we learned something new. I guess the camera needs to be run. The camera software apparently needs to be running for the camera to work. Are we back? We might be. Yeah, we're back. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not seeing my hand, and this is upside down. So let's reset the camera again. Sorry about this. I don't know. It's weird. It has the most bizarre little temperamental moments. Okay, now we have a working camera again. What a world. So let's cut ourselves a little card base and get the at least the Z part of this going. Yeah. I'm just going to cut this in half. Lennox might be joining us shortly because he is sniffing around, and just going to fold it at four and a half, and then half of 4.5, which is 2.25, because that's how that math works out. I think. Wait, that's wrong. 4.25, 2.5. Like, sorry, 4.25. It's 2. It's 2 1/8 is the magic number that I'm trying to think about. That was Lennox. He's good. God bless you. Anyway, now we just fold it, and then I think this score line may be in the wrong place. Let's do it. It was 4.25. Should be 2. 2 1/8 should be the right measurement. Yeah. Yes, I am not wrong. I just measured wrong the first time. So I don't really want a joyfold piece to be. It is kind of. So I think I'll put this. I think I'll do the back in this pattern paper. So I do want the card to be smaller. I don't think we need it to be very big because these bugs are all kind of small-ish. So like I think we can do like a 2x3 or something like that. And then I will grab some coloring paper for that. And then we can probably, I think we can get away with just doing the rest of this all in the same with this one piece of pattern paper. Which means I want this to be, I guess it doesn't matter which orientation I cut this at, but I want this to be 5.5. 5.5. That's not right. 5.25. Wow, math today is something of a struggle, boss. This is 5.25. And then I want one of these to be 4. And that gives us our this piece. I can probably do. No, I think I'll do the mini card out of this as well. But I want to flip this and then do this. Well, I probably want to leave it this way. I want to cut this to 1 7/8 basically, so that the which is cutting off almost nothing, but it should make it sit correctly. Wow, we are very bright all of a sudden. Let's fix that. There we go. That's better. So this will mat in, and then this will mat in. So this will be sort of kind of our base. Oh, we are bright all of a sudden. Well, we can fix it. Okay, that's less blown out. Oh, I hope you feel better. It seems like all the crud is going around this winter, which is too bad. So I think we only need this to be 2x3, which means you can just cut this to 2 inches and then cut this at 6, I think, and that should give us a nice 2x3. And then we will score. This will give us more of a classic fold where the card piece is smaller. I guess I'll leave that out because I probably need to. So we would then, and this one I think we can just mat. I think we'll do a classic one here. So we need a white piece for the inside, and then we need a white piece for the not inside that we can stamp on. So let's see if we have any. We do have. Oh, this is. Let me grab some. Wait, quick. Oh, we are doing fairly well on time. And we can probably cut both of these because I'll just cut this at, let's do 1 3/4. There we go. And then we just need one at 2 3/4. Well, we need 2 at 2 3/4. Let's just get that out of the way. So this will sort of be our inset piece. So I think that'll be just perfect for one of these bugs. Yeah, we can basically have the bug sort of sitting there, and then we could also stamp happy birthday on here and have it be a little birthday, happy, fun, sunny little birthday card. Then we will create a place you can write a message. Although this is super small, so like for in real life, if you wanted to use a card like this, I would probably stick an extra white panel on the back of something like this. Just grab my stamping platform. I don't know. Do you guys make cards this way? I always like do all the pieces and then just assemble it at the end. But I feel like it might be like actually more fun to watch if somebody was, like putting things together one piece at a time. Let me get some of the stuff we don't need out of the way. And I just re-inked my memento, so it should look pretty good. I do really like the grasshopper in this set, so I think I will use her. She just sort of hangs out. Then we can sort of ground her at the end here. And then what other options do we have? We have Bugs and Kisses, Happy Birthday. Sorry you caught a bug. Actually, Sorry You Caught a Bug fits perfectly. Let's do that one. I feel like so many people are sick that this would be actually a good time to use this. Let me just move her out of the way. Make sure we are not upside down. We are not. But I am going to use the edge of the stamp wheel just to kind of keep this together, because these long squiggly sentiments are always kind of tricky. I'm going to put her a little more, we're going to try and get her head sort of in the center of the frame, or in this piece. But I think because the paper has some green in it, we can either like color her as an actual grasshopper, or grab something a little more less realistic that sort of matches the color palette of this whole thing. The one nice thing about these felt pads is like it's really hard to over ink them, or like the foam ones. I'm really good at that. Sorry you caught a bug. Here's our little bug. I'm being very light on this just because it's so easy to mash. And I'm going to do this another time. It is Gloria. It's one of my favorite sets, actually. It started out as a Pink and Main like stamp set of the month. Now you can get it a la carte, and it does come with dies, which I'm not using tonight, but I recently picked up because dies make life easier, at least for me. We will see if that. There we go. That looks very nice. We just figure out where I put my. Wherever I put my wipes. I just had them here. Oh, were you in your? Oh, here they are. There we go. There's also a there's a Ladybug garden stamp set from Pink and Main that's also really nice in a similar way, and then it's got a lot of cute sort of bug components and actually some garden stuff. They would work really well together. It is one of Caitlin, who does their lives, favorite stamp sets, so I think it will hang around for quite a while. And even though it's almost a year old now, and I really haven't ever had to do a major clean on it, the stamp wheel is still quite sticky. There we go. I will let this dry a little bit, and we can put the rest of the card together. Oops. Or at least put the base of the card together. You can try to be a little careful. The Spellbinder's paper can be a little temperamental because it's, you know, like a paperweight, not a cardstock. So just FYI, if you are ever using it, I always sort of try and get it even the first time, because it's less forgiving when you rip it up when you don't do that. There we go. That's pretty good. There's that. And this won't actually pattern match, but I'm going to try and get close. I'm going to put the section that has the sort of piece of a square at the bottom, ideally. Oops. I'm going to close this, and then I'm going to see if I can't line this up, basically. Which was partially successful. There we go. Got a little too much space at the bottom, I think, but generally speaking, came out pretty well. Then we can just get our extra piece on the inside. And since the card is going to fold this way, I want to put it on. There we go. Now this is really only big enough to sign. Generally speaking, you would sort of figure out where you want you would kind of ground it, try and get this right in the middle, which is what we're going to do. But let us color our little bug first. And one of the things I like, grab a little pink for the bow. And if you do the neat thing about this is basically you can do her on we could do more pink, you could do pink or not, but I think we will go see what colors. Let's do kind of a pale green for her body. This is pretty light. I can't read what G20 is, but it's a fairly light color. And then I think we want a slightly darker green, but I still want to basically leave her with like spring colors. I don't really want this to be like too crazy. There we go. So she has sort of this is sort of a gray green, actually. It's very pretty, except for the part that I missed, but hey. There we go. Anyway, let's see. We have this. Could do a super pale. I want kind of a springy green. I think this one will fit the bill. If I we'll just grab. Well, I don't want to wreck that. Let's grab some other paper. We can also just color test this stuff too. Yeah, I think that'll work. That's kind of that goes in the same vein. And the colors of that pattern paper are really springy, so I think this works. Just initially trying to get in around that bow without turning the bow green, because I would prefer not to do that. And then I'm just going to, fully saturate this. And I am going to go around sort of the edges here just to kind of give them a little bit of shadow without doing a lot of like crazy anything. That looked a little splotchy, so I'm just going to come in again. Some of it is also letting this dry too. Oh, and there's a little more around the edge of the bow. Now what we could do is grab one of our blue brushes, and we could bring in a little bit of blue around the edge here, which I like to do just because it will, we'll go in with the oh boy because it's quite a pale blue. And I don't really want, I don't want to like get a lot of color on this, but I would like to just sort of, I don't know, just kiss it a little bit. There we go. Just to, I don't know, just to kind of highlight the grasshopper a little bit more. There we go. And this blending paper takes ink interestingly. There we go. That's about what I wanted to do. Just FYI if you play with it, because it tends to, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot like working on Bristol where the dye ink just sort of stays on the surface. Anyway, that's about what I was going for. You could also color in the background, but I think this is going to look fun. Oh yeah, I like the blue with this yellow quite a bit. So I think we can attach this and then glue this down, and we should be more or less on time. I'm going to just get a little adhesive on here, and we should be fine. Oh, hey, Martiza. Hey, Linda. Welcome. Hope you both are well. Then we're just going to sort of figure out where we want this. We basically want to do sort of the more traditional joyfold, whatever. We're going to try and get this in the middle. And if we wanted to make this, I already submitted my other card as a craft roulette card. If you want to make this a craft roulette card, all you'd have to do is add some circles. Something like bling works really nicely. Like, I don't know. Like these are circles, for example. I will just get a little, whoa. Little adhesive on the bottom. Try to mostly not stick this down until I really want to, just because this paper isn't going to be super forgiving. But I think that's pretty good. And then you have a place you can write a message if you choose to. But there you go, the Zoifold in a different way. And we used a color palette that wasn't winter, which is nice this time of year. And you could put another piece on the back here in white. That's not it, but you get the idea. Like you could put a white mat back here, and then you'd have a lot more space to write. So I may do that depending on who gets this yellow card. Oh, that's a good point. There are O's here. There are circles. You are correct. Good point, Linda. I always forgot about O's as circles. And technically, the bows are also circles. There's a circle there, a circle there. Like the bow is comprised of 3 circles, depending on how tightly we're defining a circle. Oh, I didn't show you what Colleen sent me because I don't know, but we have 11 minutes, so let's check that out. Colleen had sent me some buttons before, and they are cats, but we will see what. That is not the side you can open of the prime bag. But we will see what we have. We have something. I have no idea. I think this has no message, but I'm guessing this is from Colleen. It looks like it's an implement of some sort. It smells like pencils. Super Color Aquarelle. Oh, these are fancy pencils. These are like, I think these are the fancy, I think these are fancy pencils. I have not used these. Karen Dash, I've actually been on my list of brands I wanted to try. I guess that makes the pencil sharpener make sense now, but very cool. Thank you, Colleen. We will have to play with some pencils, and yeah, these are water soluble, I think. Yeah, it says they're water soluble. Anyway, very cool. It's funny, I was just watching the Frugal Crafter unbox watercolor pencils because kind of like we will see what this is. Oh, And we had some Saddler pencils. Very cool. I have all the pencils. That is neat. Now I have like... Oh, are they? I have 2 new brands to try. I've never tried Stadler pencils, period. Although I've heard good things. And I haven't tried Karen Dash, although I've heard really good things. My current not watercolor pencils, which are my favorite, are the Inktense ones I tried from my dad. I really like the vibrancy of the color. But they're technically not watercolor. They're whatever they are. They're technically ink that... They're like a dry ink that when you water rehydrate them turns back into ink. Anyway, very cool. We will definitely... Let's commit to use some of those and do some watercolor pencil coloring next week. Which I like because my colored pencil technique is quite beginner in terms of like I'm bad at getting like the smooth gradients, but with watercolor it doesn't matter because we can just work it out. But anyway, so when I end this stream, you will redirect over to Shanna's live stream, and she'll be live in 8 minutes, which will give you enough time to get a snack. Thanks everybody for coming. If you want to get more of my videos and whatnot, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification doobly-doo. And I always appreciate it if you like or comment on my stuff. And what should I tell you? Oh, there is a craft roulette process video up if you want to see how to make the first version of this card I made. And I'll be live next Sunday. I don't know. There may be something going up on Tuesday, depending on if I have time to film it by then. But anyway, talk to you guys over in Shanna's chat. As always, it is great to see you, and I hope that you have a fantastic week that we, I guess, technically are starting today. Anyway, catch you guys later.